Welcome to the Helen Show. I'm Helen Heaven, and today we're going to talk about your potential and reaching the limits of that potential. I have 3 guests today that are at the top of their fields. Our first guest may have been communicated, but he's expanding beyond limits into motivational speaking. Welcome, Reverend Bishop Prophet III.
Wow, thank you for having me here today. Now, I want you to know that you are living this. There is nothing you cannot do.
That's the title of your latest book, isn't it?
Why, yes, and you can get it anywhere because you are limitless.
Well, we are so glad to have you here today.
Why, thank you. And remember that you are limitless. There is nothing you cannot do. You and everybody else out there tonight.
Thank you. There is no limit to what you have to say. Our next guest is missionary Jane Andrews.
Thank you for having me.
So you've been traveling a lot lately?
Yes, I've been sharing the good news all over Africa.
Well, we'll hear more about that good news later. Let's bring in our last guest. We couldn't get Bill Nye the Science Guy, but we got the next best. Everyone welcome Bowtie, the other science guy.
It's nice to be here.
I understand you also have a new book out?
Yes, that's right. Our new book is called Botology, Science of Bow Ties.
Tell us, what exactly is botology?
I'm glad you asked that. Botology is a scientific study of how bow ties affect the intelligence of scientists.
Well, I have one right here, but I'm not a scientist. Does that matter?
You'll have to read my next book to find out.
Well, I'll just leave it on. And all of you can too. Everyone look on your seats. You are all getting bow ties. Now, our topic today is finding the limits of our potential. That's why I asked you today. But I sort of had a hidden agenda. With my name being Helen Heaven, my thoughts were to discuss the eternal limits. Is there a heaven or a hell?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, being that I'm an expert in all I should know. You see, man has no limit. There is nothing we cannot do.
So, do you think we can go to hell?
Nah, don't worry about that. You see, because when you get your mind put on heaven, it's like hell don't even exist.
I have agreed with your theories, but I believe you have come to the wrong conclusion about heaven and hell. There is no scientific evidence that either exists. Therefore, we must hypothesize that neither exists. I should know. I am a bow tie.
Well, I'm curious to see what Miss Andrews thinks.
Thank you, Helen. Well, you're right, there isn't exactly scientific proof. There's definitely historical proof. The Bible is the most well-preserved book in all of history. It has multiple accounts of there being both a heaven and a hell. God says that He's going to heaven to prepare a place for us, if we choose to believe in Him.
Is this the good news that you were talking about earlier?
Yes. Jesus says, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. So not everyone will go to heaven unless they
will if they read my book. That's right. You are limitless.
I don't have to believe anything go to heaven. You're both wrong.
We're not limitless on our own. But God is. That's the good news I was talking about earlier. He made a way for us to go and be with Him in heaven. He sent His own Son, Jesus, to come and die for us so that we could be with Him. All you have to do is believe.
Jane, you've given me a lot to think about, but our time is just about up. So the question is, do you believe there's a heaven or a hell? And if you do, what are you going to do about it?